What's up, Copy Squad? It's your boy Kyle Milligan coming to you live from Boca Raton, Florida in the meditation chamber. Today I'm going to tell you about how to make bank in any copywriting niche. So basically where this question comes from, this topic of how to make $1,000, how to make bank in any copywriting niche comes from a question that I got via email about 5 a.m. this morning. So you're doing this video walkthrough of you writing a sales letter. Well, will it work for me? I don't write financial copy. There's a couple things about that question that are very important that we need to address because it really speaks to what copywriting is, how it actually functions, and how you can use copywriting to make money in any single niche. Now, we do have some newcomers. This guy who emailed me is fairly new to the channel, and sometimes I forget to go back to the basics. New, easy, safe, and big. Okay, so copywriting is a language. And what I say is copywriting is a language that speaks directly to the emotional part of a customer's brain. Okay, the lizard brain, the croc brain, the emotional brain, all those things, right? And essentially what happens is you make decisions based on the emotional brain and then you justify on logic. There is a specific neuroscientist named Antonio Damasio who discovered through his patient named Elliot that when that guy's emotional center of his brain was damaged by a brain tumor, that guy was incapable of making decisions, even though the rational areas of his brain all functioned. He could do math, his memory worked fine, he was a completely rational human. He still couldn't decide how to organize the files on his desk because his emotional brain is actually the area of his brain where he makes decisions. That's why you have to speak a very certain way in order to trigger people to buy things. That's why copywriting is so effective. Because if you can learn to speak directly to the emotional brain, then you can make people buy pretty much anything, okay? But the thing is, nobody teaches you how to speak that language that goes to the emotional brain. They tell you features and benefits, features and benefits. Don't just tell them features, tell them the benefits. But the thing is that they're missing is sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. The benefits will work if they hit one of 4 emotional triggers. Either it's new, it's easy, it's safe, or it's big, okay? So I wrote a whole book about this topic. Basically, these 4 emotions, if you can just hit these emotions, it will guide you to like sales riches and stuff like that, right? So back to the question. The question I got was like, so I put together this video series. Basically, it's a virtual thing where you can shadow me writing an entire sales letter from start to finish, right? And that's like my new product. And the guy says, but I don't write financial copy because I work as a financial copywriter. It's like my 9 to 5, it's like my job. But I was like, bro, well, think about this. The sales letter that I'm writing for this video course is selling a book. The sales letter I wrote was selling a book, and the book is about copywriting. It's not even financial. So, I mean, that just kind of goes back to show, like, well, first, the niche doesn't matter. I've never written to sell a copywriting book in my life, and I think my first attempt came out pretty damn good. If you want to see for yourself, it's available at kylethewriter.com/book. So anyway, what I was saying is there was this book. I'm writing a letter about a book selling copywriting. I've never done that before, but guess what? All I had to do was find out how can I make it new, how can I make it easy, how can I make it safe, and how can I make it big, right? So for me, it is new. It's the only book out on the market speaking to copywriting as a language. And I think that's where people get tied up. They think their niche makes a damn. You can either speak the language of copy or you cannot. And I just cannot. I can't say this enough. It's either new, easy, safe, and big. The niche doesn't come into play. I saw an advertisement selling a new system for growing tomatoes faster than ever, and it's all self-contained. It's like a little tomato garden, like in a box. And I was like, this person knows how to write amazing copy. You just water it once a week. It's all self-contained. It like irrigates. It does everything for you, and bam, you got tomatoes. That's copywriting. So for the book, it's new. It's the only book speaking to copywriting as a language. It's not a how-to. People think copywriting is a how-to, and that's why they think their niche matters. 2, is it easy? Hell yeah. All I need to know is these big 4 emotions, and you can sell pretty much anything. Like I said, I saw someone make an excellent mail-in or a mail-in thing that I got in the mail selling a tomato garden, like a self-contained tomato garden. It was fantastic. The niche doesn't matter. All right, so new, easy. Is it safe? Like, yes, all you need is case studies, proven results. Like, you need credibility to prove it's safe. For me, I can easily just drop the numbers, man. In 2018, I brought in $7.1 million in sales. I worked with Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. I worked with James Altucher, the author of Choose Yourself. I worked with Jim Rickards, author of Death of Money and Currency Wars. I worked with a bunch of other people too. So, boom, credibility. That's easy. You know, like, I'm a credible source, so it's a safe offer, right? You're not going to get ripped off. You're not getting scammed by some here today, gone tomorrow marketer. And is it big? So, is it big? Hell yeah, dude. Copywriting is like the smoothest, smartest way to like make infinite income. Basically, once you write a hit sales letter, you just keep sending it until it stops making money. And like I say, that can basically be infinite income. That can change your life, right? Learning how to write like this instead of trying to piece it together, like, oh, I gotta write this, and then I gotta write that, and then I gotta write this line. Oh, now I gotta trigger urgency, or now I gotta do this or do that, or influence, or no, dude, it's new, easy, safe, and big. Okay, but I think it's really important to say that like your copywriting niche doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. What matters is that you understand that copywriting is a language. And it doesn't matter. Like you should never listen to someone who's like going to tell you what to say. Like, this is what you got to say to sell something. No, it's not what you say. It's what you communicate. And just like a language. Okay, if I'm translating from Spanish to English, or let's do something a little more different, like, because there's some similarities in those two. If I'm translating from like German or Russian to English, a lot of things aren't direct translations. I know that I can communicate something like, I want to go get a sandwich. All right, maybe you say it, like, there is probably not a direct communication where like there's a translated word for I, and then want, and then to, and then to go, and then get a sandwich, right? It's probably like a different phrase. I don't know those other languages, but a lot of times when you're doing translations, there isn't a literal direct translation like that because they speak differently. It's the same thing for the language of copywriting. You don't say exactly this line of words and get this exact implication. It's about what you communicate. If I want to communicate, I want to get a sandwich in English, that's how I say it. And maybe in German or Russian, we say it differently, but it communicates the same idea. Oh, we're heading to McDonald's, right? That's at the end. That's what's going to happen, right? Or a burger if it's not a sandwich and I said McDonald's. So, but that's the same thing with copywriting. It doesn't matter what the hell you say, as long as you communicate that it's new, it's easy, it's safe, and it's big. You have the secret solution. You have the mechanism that solves all the problems. You have that like powerful, big, needle-moving solution that'll like take the needle from here and like pow, turn it all the way over there for your prospect's life. Once you understand how to unlock that language, bro, you can sell tomato gardens. Like, I don't care about your niche. Like, that doesn't matter. All right? Thanks so much for tuning in, and peace out. Cappy's glad.